Weird American laws. Imagine this absolute Florida madness on a blazing hot sunny day at the beach. The waves are crashing, seagulls are screaming for french fries, and the air smells like coconut sunscreen and regret. You're strolling down the boardwalk in your favorite bright swimsuit, feeling like $1,000,000. A super catchy song suddenly pops into your head. You can't help it. You start belting it out loud. Arms swinging, hips swaying, full beach karaoke mode activated. You're living your best life. Until a beach patrol officer materializes out of thin air like a disappointed genie, whistles screaming like it's the end of the world. He points directly at you with the seriousness of someone who just found out pineapple belongs on pizza and says, "Ma'am, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to cease and desist that singing immediately. It is illegal to sing in a swimsuit in public in the great state of Florida." You freeze mid-high note, mouth still open like a confused fish. Wait, what? I'm literally just humming on a beach in Florida? The officer doesn't even crack a smile. Law's the law. No singing while wearing swimwear in any public area. Put on a shirt or zip it. Yes, folks, this is real Florida energy. One of the most gloriously stupid and hilariously specific dumb laws ever. It is supposedly illegal to sing in public while wearing nothing but a swimsuit. Stick around because we're diving headfirst into the sweaty, sunscreen-covered, completely ridiculous story behind this rule. How on earth did this become a law? Is some
Subscribe and drop a like.
poor soul actually getting ticketed for beach karaoke? And why does Florida hate joy so much? By the end of this video, you'll never hum Margaritaville in your bathing suit again without looking over your shoulder. Let's go. Welcome to Law Tunes USA, the only channel brave enough to turn America's dumbest, weirdest, and most brain-melting laws into bright, colorful cartoons packed with savage satire and non-stop laughs. Today's episode is pure Sunshine State comedy gold. No singing in swimsuit in public, Florida. Bizarre law explained. This law is peak Florida chaos. Back in the day when beach towns were trying to look respectable and keep rowdy spring breakers and tourists from turning the shoreline into a non-stop party, some overly serious local officials decided that singing in swimsuit was just too much fun. They probably imagined it would lead to dancing, laughter, and worst of all, people actually enjoying themselves in public. So they slipped in some dusty old ordinance about disorderly conduct, public nuisance, or indecent exposure of vocal cords, and boom, no more singing in swimsuits. The rule basically says if you're wearing only swimwear or very little clothing, your mouth is legally required to stay shut when it comes to melodies. You can tan, you can eat overpriced hot dogs, you could even cry about your sunburn, but God forbid you express any musical joy. It's like Florida looked at the beach and said, yes, this tropical paradise is perfect, but only if it's as quiet and miserable as a dentist's waiting room. Let's animate the glorious chaos for the cartoon. It's a perfect Florida afternoon. A happy tourist in a ridiculous flamingo pattern swimsuit struts down the beach, suddenly bursting into a full-power rendition of Sweet Caroline. Seagulls or backup vocals, people are smiling. Then, whistle blast. A beach cop appears like a disappointed dad, arms crossed. Stop that singing right now. Swimsuit singing is strictly prohibited. The singer still mid-chorus, but it's a beach song. Cop completely deadpan. Exactly, that's the problem. This is Florida, not a musical. Cut to the courtroom for maximum satire. The defendant stands there in court still wearing the swimsuit and flip-flops, looking like they got lost on the way to the pool. The judge slams the gavel so hard it almost breaks. You were caught singing Don't Worry, Be Happy in a Speedo at 2:47 p.m. How do you plead? Defendant shrugs. Your Honor, it was a happy song. Prosecutor dramatically waves beach photos. Your Honor, this was premeditated, vocal, swimwear-related joy, a clear threat to public order. Defense lawyer, objection. My client was simply expressing constitutional happiness. Judge sighs. Guilty. Fined $250, and you are hereby sentenced to 30 days of silent beach sitting. No humming, no whistling,
Subscribe and drop a like.
no joy. The what-if scenarios are comedy gold and perfect for wild animation. A group of friends doing full beach karaoke in bikinis and board shorts. Police swarm in like it's a riot. Break it up. This is an illegal swimsuit choir. A romantic couple slow dancing and singing a love ballad in matching swimsuits. Cop interrupts. Romance is allowed. Singing is not. Take it to a shirt-required zone. An influencer filming swimsuit karaoke challenge live with thousands watching. The stream is blowing up until 5 officers shut it down mid-chorus. Content terminated for illegal vocal swimwear performance. Grandpa at a family beach reunion starts singing old country songs in his tiny swim trunks. Chaos erupts when the officer arrives mid-verse. Sir, that hat does not count as a shirt. Even if this law is rarely enforced, Florida cops are too busy with actual Florida man stories. It perfectly captures the state's talent for creating rules that sound like they were written by someone who hates fun. Florida has more bizarre laws than alligators in a retention pond, and this one is a shining example of overreach wrapped in beach vibes. Bonus ridiculously weird Florida laws that are or were real. You can't drive barefoot because apparently feet are dangerous. It's illegal to tie an alligator to a fire hydrant. Priorities. You can't sing in a swimsuit. Joy control. And in some old towns, you're not allowed to fart in public places. Yes, really. Florida doesn't just have weird laws, it collects them like seashells and then pretends they make sense. So here's the final verdict with maximum sarcasm. Is it illegal to sing in a swimsuit in public in Florida? Technically, yes. The spirit of the law still lurks somewhere in the legal books like a grumpy lifeguard. Practically, you probably won't get arrested for quietly humming, but why risk it and become the next viral law-tuned star getting dragged off the beach for excessive musical happiness? Next time you're at the beach, maybe just lip sync, wear a t-shirt, or move to a state that understands that sometimes people need to sing in their swimsuit. If this story made you laugh until you snorted, shake your head at Florida's logic, or immediately want to test the law on your next vacation, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to LawTunes USA and hit the bell so you never miss a new animated weird law disaster. Comment below, what's the silliest or most ridiculous law you've ever heard from your state or country? I read every single comment and love the chaos. Next time, we're tackling another law that's so stupid it shouldn't exist in 2026. Until then, stay curious, stay legal, and for the love of all that is holy, keep your singing to yourself if you're wearing only a swimsuit in Florida. See you in the next one.